Today I'm walking through a hands-on look at a large tire shine applicator with a curved brush head and vegan synthetic bristles. This is a screen recording, so you'll see the product page, key specs, and close-ups while I explain what actually matters on the driveway. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. If you are hoping for an unboxing shot or rolling B-roll, quick note. I'm keeping this to a clean screencast so we can focus on performance, materials, and care without fluff.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
Let's get into it. I start with the construction because that decides durability. The bristles are synthetic and labeled vegan, which just means no animal hair and a uniform fiber. That's a plus for consistency and for cleaning. The curved head is shaped to hug a tire sidewall so you're not fighting flat pads on a round surface. On the screen, I'm opening the image gallery to show the arc. Pay attention to the edge profile. If the edge is too sharp, it can leave a line of excess dressing. Here, the curvature is gradual, which helps spread gels and creams more evenly. Handle ergonomics is next. A larger body is great for SUVs and trucks because you get reach without cramped fingers, but it can feel bulky inside tight wheel wells on compact cars. If your car has aggressive fender liners or very little clearance, expect a bit of fiddling near the top of the tire. I rotate to the specs section to check weight and length. A light handle reduces wrist fatigue, but if it's too light, it can bounce. This one sits in the middle, which I prefer for controlled pressure. Let's talk chemistry. Water-based dressings spread fast and level easily with softer bristles, while solvent-heavy gels need a slightly firmer touch. The fibers here have moderate stiffness. That balance helps push viscous gel into the tire texture without flinging. If you're seeing sling on your doors, 2 things help. Load less product on the outer edge and finish with a light, dry pass to pick up extra. The curved head makes that final leveling pass simple. Follow the arc in one smooth loop. Coverage speed matters if you're doing 4 big all-terrains. On wider sidewalls, a curved head reduces retracing. I drag the cursor around the tread to sidewall transition to show where most applicators stumble. With this shape, you align the arc to the shoulder, dab your product near the center, then sweep around clockwise and counterclockwise. If the brush feels grabby, you're either using too little product or pressing too hard. Ease up and let the fibers do the glide. Bristle retention is a common failure point. Cheap heads shed and leave hairs stuck to wet dressing. I zoom into the close-up. The base is heat set into the head, which usually resists shedding better than simple glued tufts. After use, rinse with lukewarm water and a drop of dish soap. Comb with your fingers from base to tip and air dry bristles down so water doesn't pool in the ferrule. Don't leave it soaked in solvent. Long soaks can warp the base over time. On finish quality, I'm looking for even satin without tiger stripes. With a medium load of gel and 2 laps around the tire, the curved head produces a uniform sheen on standard all-season rubber. On very low-profile performance tires, the arc sometimes overshoots the narrow sidewall. Choke up on the handle and rotate your wrist so only the inner third of the curve makes contact. On knobby off-road tires, expect to do a second pass to hit the deeper lugs. That's normal. Let's be honest about downsides. A large head isn't ideal in cramped wheel wells, and if the fibers are too soft for your product, you'll spend more time leveling. If you prefer a hyper matte finish, a foam block may be faster because it absorbs and releases less product. Brushes also need more cleaning discipline. Skip a wash, and next session, the fibers clump. Finally, if you're rough with the edges, you can pick up dust from the tread and drag it into the shine, so clean the tire first and keep a microfiber handy to wipe the edge mid-process. Now, value. Compared to disposable foam applicators, a reusable curved brush costs more upfront, but pays off over months if you do regular washes. The vegan synthetic fibers are a plus for durability and for people avoiding natural bristles. I hover over the feature list. Chemical resistance, non-marring tips, and ergonomic grip are what you actually feel day to day. If any of those are missing on cheaper options, you'll notice it in streaks, fatigue, or premature wear. Who should pick this up? If you maintain 1 or 2 vehicles, want consistent satin to glossy results, and prefer a tool that survives both water-based and solvent-based dressings, a curved, large brush is a strong fit. If you work mainly on compact cars with tight wells, consider a smaller head or pair this with a narrow pad for the upper arc. If you're running thick gel exclusively and love a show car gloss, the moderate stiffness will still handle it. Just apply in thinner rings and build up. Care routine to keep it performing. After each use, rinse until water runs clear, soap once a week, shake out excess, and air dry bristles down so water doesn't pool in the ferrule. Don't leave it soaked in solvent. Long soaks can warp the base over time. That's the full picture. Solid construction, practical